cool. My hair's doing this thing where I have no control over it, and like 10% of the time it looks alright, 30% of the time it's okay, and then the rest of the time I just try and make it look, well, I just keep it out of my eyes. Yeah, I'd say today we're like, it looks okay-ish, but I don't really like that it's all on one side. Anyway, I'm now filming another video after a few months. I just had the whole annual, I get very depressed in the summer holidays, to be honest, and this year was probably one of the worst ones. You know, just get into this whole thing of like hating everyone, hating myself, feeling a lot of resentment, and it just tanked my productivity completely. It was sad boy summers. Anyway, today we are looking at some of the things I picked up, mostly in Korea, but also a few bits in China and Japan as well. Just stuff I got on my travels that I think could be interesting, and I think it's more standard YouTube content. So let's begin. I think we will start with some skincare stuff. I don't use any of this stuff anymore, but I got the Innisfree Forest for Men collection, Korean skincare. This lotion is really nice. Black yeast from Jeju Gochawol. Innisfree, I literally just looked up while I was in Korea. I looked up guys Korean skincare routine, and the Innisfree was the most highest rated brand on this one article I read, and so I knew where that shop was, so I went and got a bunch of stuff from there. I'm not really using it anymore though, because it's a faff to try and get it to England, so I've already moved back to English skincare, which is mixed results, but whatever. I've also got a bunch of face masks. Most of these are from Japan, actually. There's a Pokemon one. I kind of want to snail trail. I kind of want to do a video with some friends with these, but yeah, it's finding some friends to do it, so maybe that'll be a video in the future if yeah, people want to see it, or I find some willing volunteers. Yeah, there's another thing. This I actually will miss. I think you could probably get these in the UK somewhere, but these are like spot patches, and I will put one on for you guys right now, because I prepared, as you can see, I prepared a spot in advance so that I would be able to demonstrate how this works. I'm doing this blind though. I think I got it. Yeah. Yeah, and it kind of makes my spot look a little bit blurry. There's like two sizes, big and small. These are really cool. They kind of just stop dirt getting into your spots, so yeah, put that there. What's next? Sure, this stuff. I got a bunch of Twice stuff. I was very lucky to be able to see that these are the albums that they released this year. I was very lucky to see them at their anniversary concert, which was really fun, and I had tickets to their like world tour finale in Seoul. Unfortunately, they it had to be cancelled for obvious reasons back in March, so I didn't get to see that, but I did at least get to go to the fan meet. I got this pin there, 4th anniversary pin, which is pretty cool. I got a lot of other things. I have candy bong. There's no batteries in it though, unfortunately. I do have the charger for that somewhere. Oh yeah, This, I quite like this. I should have kept better care of it. This is a poster, it's a signed poster of the Twice members as part of their like Acme delivery promotions. Hopefully that's all in shot. You can see their signatures are at the bottom there. It's really cool. I want to put it up somewhere. I won't bring it to uni though, because my landlord is very pedantic and I'd rather not get into an argument with him. Yeah, what's else? A bunch of pins that I collected. Some of them are for key rings from Korea, Japan. There's a good luck hammer from Japan. I won't get all of these out, there's like 100. Let me know in the comments if you want a pin collection video, because I love collecting this stuff. This is the highlight golden Ho-Oh pin. Got this in Japan. They're quite rare in the gachapon. They're worth about 10 quid. So yeah, really happy I got this one. Thought it was really cool. I also got a Moltres one, which is I think equally as rare, but I gave that to my brother. So yeah, that's that. Let's see, what else could I show you guys? This is a jade little dragon thing, lion. This is the only thing I bought for myself in China, so this is all I have to show you from China. Jade, it's pretty cool. It was about 3 quid equivalent. Had a lot of fun bartering in China. I do enjoy bartering, surprisingly. I have a lot of anxiety, but when you're in a country where like it's expected, it's kind of fun. Like I try it sometimes in the shops in England now, and they like look at you like you're an idiot and like, oh, screw you, England culture is rubbish. Tickets, lots. There's a bunch of like flight tickets and like entry to things from all of my travels. I have now flown on pretty much every major airline. Not every major airline, but all the ones that do like the long haul to Asia, that sort of area. So like I did Singapore on my way out. I did British Airways long haul. I didn't do Fly Emirates this year, but I've done Emirates before, and I did Qatar on the way home. I would recommend Singapore out of all of those. I did also a bunch of Chinese airlines while I was in China. They were okay. There was like one flight I took from China to Japan, and it had a TV, but I only had like, it was literally in the air for an hour, and it was kind of, it was nice, but I couldn't watch. I was like watched half of Black Panther, and then I had to stop. But I would recommend, I think I like Singapore the most, but they're all good. They're all good enough, I'd say. It was weird on the way back because like I had to wear a mask and a face shield. I have that somewhere, I don't know where it is. And like a face shield for the entire time. Like you had to wear it without, and like all only except for eating you were allowed to take off your masks. And like the flight attendants were in like full PPE, like it was CSI, like it was crazy, but it was alright, got through it. Next up, Tenugi or Tenugu. Oh, I'm butchering that. Tenugi, I think so. Japanese cloth things that are used for like as towels or headbands, wristbands. They're kind of a multi-purpose cloth. I got a couple of them. I use them as headbands. This one's quite a cool one. It's got a skeleton on it, a lady skeleton, and she's looking in the mirror and it sees like a human face. It's cracked. It's very cool. And it's got like a nice range of colours. I like it. Yeah. So that's that. And while we're on the line of fabrics, I got some linen from Korea. The yellow one. I got a lot of it because I was looking to make some things out of it. I have, there's some black one, there's a blue one as well. I have already made a kimono type jacket out of this black stuff that will probably be posted on my Instagram by the time this is uploaded. There'll be a picture here. What else? There's this. This was from my kind of adoptive Korean auntie, Emo Gadam. Hi Gadam, if you're watching. It's like a kind of, I think she got it because I wear a lot of these headband type things. Like a little kind of map of Seoul and all the touristy attractions. So yeah, I went to some of these. It's very nice. I like it a lot. And either finally, I think that's basically everything. Chopsticks and spoon, standard Korean chopsticks, the metal ones. I might have some bias, but Korean ones, after using Japanese Korean and Chinese Korean, are the most comfortable to use, I think. Chinese, I'd say, are the least. No, actually, they're kind of in the middle. The difference is the Chinese are wooden and long and square, which is because of the purpose of eating Chinese foods, because you're like grabbing across the table. Not sure why Korean metal ones are flat and metal. I think it's something to do with that they can be reused. I don't know. And there's Japanese ones which are round, but kind of medium length. Korean ones are pretty sure are the shortest, and they're flat, and most metal traditionally. Whereas the Japanese and Chinese ones are wooden. But yeah, I think Korean ones are the most comfortable to use, and then I'd probably rank it Korean, Chinese, Japanese. But it depends. Like I've used, if they're thin enough, the Japanese ones are alright. It's just sometimes they're really fat at the end. Yeah, I think that's it. I got some clothes as well, but I won't go through that. A lot of them have already been posted on my Instagram. This hoodie is from a Korean brand called Nohant. It's like Korean French brand, but I'm pretty sure it's Korean based. It's cool because it says lonely, but it also says lovely because there's a V over the end. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I forgot one other thing. It was this Snorlax plush. Got it in the Pokemon Center. My friend Ethan got a Quagsire plush, and then his really soft, so I wanted to get some.